Quantum mechanics challenges our classical understanding of physics, presenting a world where particles behave in ways that defy common sense. Below are key points explaining some of the core ideas in quantum mechanics, based on the insights provided in the video. Quantum mechanics is counterintuitive. In classical physics, we can precisely know the position and momentum of a particle. However, quantum mechanics, governed by the Heisenberg uncertainty principle, asserts that both the position and momentum of a particle cannot be simultaneously determined with absolute precision. This leads to particles behaving in ways that seem unpredictable and even contradictory to our everyday experiences. Wave-particle duality. Quantum objects like electrons and photons exhibit both wave-like and particle-like properties. This phenomenon, known as wave-particle duality, means that these particles can interfere with each other like waves in certain situations, but also behave like discrete particles when detected. This duality is a fundamental aspect of quantum mechanics and is responsible for many of its counterintuitive predictions. One of the most famous demonstrations of quantum mechanics' paradoxical nature is the two-slit experiment. In this experiment, a beam of electrons is fired through two slits and observed on a screen. Classical physics would predict two distinct patterns on the screen, corresponding to the two slits. Instead, an interference pattern emerges, characteristic of wave behavior. This experiment highlights that electrons can act as both particles and waves, challenging our classical understanding. Quantum mechanics requires a different mindset from what we are accustomed to in our daily lives. Our intuition, formed by observing large objects like rocks and balls, falls short when dealing with the tiny particles like electrons and photons. To understand quantum mechanics, we must stretch our imagination and adopt new ways of thinking, as quantum particles behave very differently from the objects in our everyday world. Quantum mechanics is notoriously difficult to grasp, not just because of its counterintuitive nature, but also due to its abstract mathematical foundations. Visualizing the behavior of particles at the quantum scale is extremely challenging, and the complex mathematical framework adds another layer of difficulty. Even for experienced physicists, achieving a deep understanding of quantum mechanics is a continuous challenge. The video provides a clear and concise introduction to the mind-bending world of quantum mechanics, emphasizing its counterintuitive aspects and the imaginative thinking required to make sense of it. Quantum mechanics is a fascinating, though challenging field that forces us to rethink the very nature of reality at its most fundamental level.